Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I want to give you some quick highlights from the overnight feeds. This is a spoiler alert, so if you don't want to know who the next HOH is, click off right now. This is a spoiler alert. Before we get into that, I want to go over a couple of quick things that happened on Friday night's show. It dragged a little until we got to time for elimination. So we started the episode with Teddy and Mariah on the block. Teddy is the target to go home. That's who Misha wants out. Then Julie announces that we're going to go over the cursing side of the blessed and the curse of the Mon Wild hat. So she tells Cynthia to stand up and get the hat and turn the tag upside down. It was on the hat the whole time. So when you turn it upside down, it says Nom Now. Everybody was like, whoa. So this is actually a really good twist, because the twist is they're going to pass the hat around. The last person to get the hat is now nominated on the spot. They can pull one person off the block. They're the new nominee. So now all the work that everybody's put in during the week could be blown away because there's a new nomination on the block. So the hat gets passed around and Todd Bridges is the one holding it. So he is the new nominee. He pulls Mariah off the block and it's him against Teddy. He just says a quick, do what you gotta do. Like, he could care less whether he goes home or not. And Teddy gives a long speech asking to stay. But of course she's dressed like she knows she's gonna leave. They do the vote and they stick with the plan and Teddy leaves. So needless to say, it looks like the Formation Alliance is cooked and the Athletes Alliance is looking very strong, which has Misha, Todrick, Chris, Lamar. Mariah made a deal with Misha to be a part of the alliance to not get sent home this week. And she was talking to Shanna too. The way Misha moves, I feel like she just keeps adding random people to the alliance. So I believe Shanna is also in the Athletes Alliance. I'm not really sure because it's kind of confusing. So that's where we stand right now. And if you go back to my first video, my predictions for an alliance was Misha, Todrick, and Mariah. So I think that's going to stand because I think Misha and Todrick are going to stick together at this point. Okay, now let's get into highlights from the overnight feeds. Y'all ready for the new HOH? It is, who do you think it is? Chris Kirkpatrick. Yes, he won Chris Kirkpatrick. He is a member of the Athletes Alliance, but we'll see how that plays out. Because you know, once someone new gets power, things starts to shift around. So Todrick talks to Chris and tells him he wants him to target Carson and Cynthia. He's still on Carson. Todd Bridges also wants Carson and Cynthia targeted because he thinks everybody loves them and he doesn't think that they can be beat in the end because they're two very nice people. Shanna talks to Chris and she tells him she thinks she can control Carson and Cynthia. So I was like, that's interesting. But Chris is thinking about nominating Mariah and Todrick with Mariah as a target. I wonder how Todrick is going to take being a pawn, because you know how that goes. Sometimes the pawn goes home. And Todrick has been moving real shady and people have been exposing him from being in multiple alliances. So they're not really showing much on if people are putting that together, but I'm wondering if in the back of their mind, they're like, wait a minute, Todrick was in this alliance, that alliance. So he could become a target because he's playing hard and fast like Frenchie did last season. Those were the biggest highlights from overnight, besides a spades game with Cynthia, Todd Bridges, and Carson, which was kind of funny. They were trying to teach him how to play spades. Other than that, nothing big happened on the feeds. I will keep watching them. I do have Paramount Plus. I will do little videos to do quick updates. Nothing too long, just quick updates of anything interesting. And the other thing I want to know your thoughts of, did y'all see this going around about Lamar having loose bowels in the bed, basically taking a dump in his bed? I was like, oh my God. He just said it like it was no big deal. And I'm not putting him down for that because I know he's had strokes and stuff. It could be a neurological thing where he just can't control his bowels. But then his Instagram put out this statement right here. I'm gonna drop it in, saying that he thought he had to fart and it turned out to be, I'm sorry y'all, know this is nasty. It turned out to be bowels. I'm like, okay, you're in a room full of people that you just met a few days ago and you're gonna let out a fart that feels that big in the room and not get your butt up and go to the bathroom? That was my issue with this. Like, If you felt like you had to fart like that, why are you gonna let it out in a room full of everybody? Go to the bathroom. I don't know. That's just nasty to me. What are your thoughts? Drop down in the comments. So, what do you think about Chris's HOH this week? Do you think his plan to target Mariah with Todrick as a pawn will stick? What do you think about if you were in that situation and you had to pass gas in a room full of people that you really just met? Are you gonna do it? You're gonna get up and go to the bathroom or go outside if the back is open? I mean, I'm sorry, not to go on and on about that, but I was like, what? WTF? So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. This season is going to be really fast. It's going to be a roller coaster, and I'm here for it.